Buckingham Palace has sued Prince Harry because in his new book Spare, he says where the Queen's bedroom is. The book came out in January 10th, and it tells the story of how Prince Harry met and married Meghan Markle. In one chapter, Prince Harry says that he helped move the Queen from her old room in Buckingham Palace to a new room at Windsor Castle that had been just fixed up. Greetings everyone, we hope you liked today's video of Royal Stories, in which we'll talk of Buckingham Palace suing Harry for breaching security by revealing the location of the Queen's bedroom. But before we dive into that, make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Looks like Prince Harry has written himself into a royal mess. Officials at Buckingham Palace are angry about what Prince Harry did because they think it was a security breach. They think that criminals or hackers could use the information in the book to attack the monarchy. The former chief of safety for the royal family has commented on Prince Harry's decision to include information about royal palaces in his new biography. These comments were made in response to Prince Harry's decision. In an interview with Telegraph, Davies expressed his disagreement with the decision made by the Duke of Sussex, stating that only a fool would publish this kind of data about the royals' inner sanctums. He stated to the publication that there's a reason why Buckingham Palace never discusses any details about its security operations, regardless of how big or tiny they are. It seems inconceivable that someone with such an in-depth familiarity with the private royal houses would ever divulge material of this nature. Throughout the course of Spare, Harry divulges a variety of behind-the-scenes information regarding what it was like to grow up in royal households. For instance, he talks about the wine cellars at Highgrove House, which is the home of King Charles, and where he and the Prince William spent the majority of their childhoods. In those wine cellars, Camilla, the Queen Consort, would store expensive bottles of wine and absurd gifts from foreign governments and potentates. In other places, he describes the layout of Balmoral Castle, which was one of the late Queen's favorite estates, as well as Clarence House. He also describes how to locate a room in Highgrove House that was dubbed Club H, where he and William would hang out when they were youngsters. Davies referred to the disclosures as problematic and as having the potential to compromise the security operations surrounding the royal family. There have always been those who have tried to access areas of the royal palaces, he stated. There have been no exceptions to this rule. Whether they are persons with mental health problems who are fixated on something or terrorists, this information may prove to be quite beneficial. The former protection officer was likewise concerned about the details Harry disclosed regarding his security detail. Harry described his first years at Eton by carrying an electronic tracker and a panic alarm with him at all times. Throughout history, people have attempted to gain entry to various portions of royal palaces. This knowledge could be highly beneficial, whether they are obsessed persons with mental health issues or terrorists. Break-ins have occurred at royal palaces, with a 22-year-old man obtaining access to Buckingham Palace in 2019, according to Metro UK. The most well-known case of royal trespassing occurred in 1982 when the palace experienced one of its most serious security breaches in contemporary history. After the incident was shown in Season 4 of The Crown, Fagin spoke with The Sun about what he claimed happened. "She was wide awake when I got there," Fagin claimed, referring to Queen Elizabeth II. "She sat up in bed and asked, 'What are you doing here?' before leaving to get someone." He also denied asking the Queen for a cigarette, as depicted in the drama, because it would have been cheeky and irrelevant, and something I absolutely wouldn't do. This is like saying you would never steal from a shop, even if it were empty and no one was looking. To ask the Queen for a cigarette would be a breach of royal etiquette, and breaking is not. Most likely, Prince Harry won't have to deal with any big problems because he put his information in the book. But it is still a stupid thing for him to do, and it could make things worse for him and his wife. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and tell us, do you think Prince Harry is actually Prince Fool? Thank you for watching, and we're looking forward to catching you up in the next video.